Scientists continue to make advances in sensor technology. It's now possible to sense light intensity by connecting a light sensor to a tiny computer, or sense distance with a sonar sensor, or sense motion with an accelerometer. But cameras have long puzzled the scientific community, and many computers become bogged down or overwhelmed with this amount of data. What has long been sought after is a camera sensor that only tells you what you want to know. If you're interested in purple dinosaurs, this sensor will tell you how many purple dinosaurs and where they're located, and it will report this important information through a simple interface like UART serial, I2C, or SPI, or an even simpler interface like digital or analog I/O. And it should be fast, providing quick updates where each dinosaur has moved. But when will such a useful sensor be invented? After years of research, scientists at Carnegie Mellon University and Charmed Labs have invented just such a sensor. And it can detect purple dinosaurs and other things. It can talk to practically any device through several interfaces with a simple cable. It uses color cues and special algorithms to find objects. You can what you want to find by presenting the object and using the color LED as feedback. When the color LED matches the color of the object, release the button, and people begin finding objects of that color and reporting their locations. Since teaching is fast and easy, adding new objects is fast and easy. You can plug Pixie into your computer with a USB cable and see what Pixie sees using software that's provided. Pixie is good at finding lots of objects. 7 different colors and 100 objects are not a problem. Many sensing tasks require speed. It's fast, finding objects and providing updates 50 times per second. Color codes can also be used to detect objects. What is a color code? Color codes are 2 or more tags placed close together. Pixie can decode and report them as special objects. Color code to identify a charging station. With color codes, Pixie also reports the angle. Color codes can be used to help a robot navigate its environment by marking important landmarks like doorways and hallways. Color codes are robust. Many different objects can be identified in this way. More complicated color codes can be used to identify hundreds of different objects. It can do all of this at 50 frames per second. But your help.
Everything is open, the software, the hardware, schematics, everything. They'll do everything you've seen in this video. If you like what you've seen, please contribute to the project. Thank you so much.
My name's Will Bingham, and I'll be your host along with the mysterious trader himself who's actually cracked the Forex market wide open. Mr. FX will also be joining us here in just a few minutes. This webinar is going to be jam-packed with valuable content that's going to take you from frustration to freedom. Looks like everybody's ready to rock here, so let's go ahead and dive in. You'll also discover Mr. FX's trading method he used to produce 663% returns, making $281,000 profit in just the last 11 days alone. You'll learn how to start earning money trading Forex as soon as today, and you'll discover the secret of knowing exactly what to trade, when to go in, and when to get out, because that's what it's all about. When you stay to the end of this short webinar,
We're going to give you the hidden key to unlock the secrets to accumulating wealth faster than you ever thought possible.
you're also going to get a free gift, Forex Declassified. That's Mr. FX's secret report for free.
Now, this report actually declassifies the most coveted secrets in the Forex market today. I mean, this is really, really high-level stuff.
It actually was a book that was never released, so this is very, very intensive. This has the most powerful information you'll probably ever read about Forex. I mean, this is really what goes on behind the scenes. Some people say this report is $97 value. Others say it's priceless. And you'll be able to get free, immediate access to this secret report right after you're done watching this short, fascinating webinar.
So what is the Forex market? Well, it's the foreign exchange market. It's also known as FX or Forex.
It's the most liquid financial market that trades 24 hours per day. And the FX market determines the values of different currencies. It's actually trading international currencies. It's a $1.46 quadrillion per year market. It's the most lucrative market in the entire world. Now imagine if you could just siphon off a slice of this $1.46 quadrillion per year market. Well, you'd be pretty wealthy, wouldn't you?
Forex is simple. It's just trading money. You have the United States dollar, you have the euro, you have pairs of different currencies, and you can make money trading these currencies whether they go up or they go down.
And that's exactly what we're going to show you how to do on this webinar. We're going to show you how to tap in to the heart of the hidden $4 trillion per day source of money within minutes. And I'm going to go ahead and get this out of the way early. Here's our disclaimer. Folks, obviously the income examples we're showing you on this webinar are extraordinary. The income claims presented are not intended to serve as a guarantee of income. In the Forex market, there's a risk you could lose money. We do not guarantee you will make money. That's impossible to guarantee. We are not going to do it. Are you gambling or trading? Most people think they've traded before, but in reality, it's just a sophisticated form of gambling when you don't know what you're doing. Here's a clue. If you're guessing, you're gambling. If you can't see the risk you're taking, you're gambling. There's a fine line between trading and gambling. Yes, you have to measure the risk and weigh the risk versus the reward. And even if you don't realize it, once you cross the gambling line, it's over. Your profits plummet immediately and you're done. Warning, your charts and signals could be toxic, ruining your trades. Now, if you've been trading for a while and gotten signals, maybe you're doing mirror trading, maybe you're just following other people's advice. Here's the thing. By the time you get the information, you're too late. The secret is getting the information before anyone else. Now, chances are, if you've been trading for a while, you're only milliseconds away from the success you deserve. And we're going to show you how to get that success on this webinar. Because you either know or you don't know when it comes to your information. Now imagine the Forex market as a digital world war over money, where traders battle over profit in the most liquid market today. Hint, you need the best weapons to win.
Chances are you're using primitive weapons in the world of Forex. Your software is outdated. It's like you're going up against an entire army with machine guns while your only weapon is a sword. You're going to get slaughtered. Here's a really big point that you truly need to understand. Victorious traders win first and then go to war, while defeated traders go to war and then seek to win. Let me say that one more time. Victorious traders win first and then go to war, while defeated traders go to war and then seek to win. Once you shift your mindset and once you discover how you can actually win first before going to war, before trading Forex, you're golden. You're either 50 moves ahead of everyone else in Forex, or you're just a pawn by yourself and you will get sacrificed in this Game of Thrones ruled by powerful kings, the banks, the hedge funds, the governments. Together, we can defeat the kings and queens of Forex. Pawns used strategically can dominate a game. They can dominate the Forex market. And that's what Mr. FX is going to come out here and show you how to do, because chances are, if you're watching this webinar right now, you're not a billionaire. You don't own a major bank. Now, Mr. FX, I'm going to go ahead and turn everything over to you.
But if you could just start with your story and how bad things were for you, because you didn't start out dominating Forex like that. I mean, I know you struggled for a long time until you figured out some of the secrets and the strategies that you're actually going to be sharing with everyone on this webinar here in a second. So if you could just start with your backstory, that would be great. Go ahead and take it away.
I probably would have never gotten involved in Forex if I knew that I was going to really fall into the deep end. I literally had to go to my wife and ask her to give me some water or some sort, because I was hyperventilating about 2:30 in the morning. What's going to happen in the marketplace, but also our software creates the trend too and also gives you an indication. So for example, let me tell you right off the bat, this right here stands for moving average. Then we got daily trend, weekly trend, monthly trend, down, then the trend. This trend is current trend right now, and I can sort this chart based upon this column, and these symbols you see is a euro yen, euro dollar, dollar CAD. The list goes on. These are top 12 major pairs. And so those of you are wondering, well, what is foreign currency? Well, just imagine you're traveling different parts of the world and there's different currencies and they all have different names, and you'll learn that as you go. But as you can see, there's only 12 of them that I got to worry about. In stock market, you got to worry about 6,000 different symbols. So for you to know which ones are going to really make a move throughout the day, it's almost like playing bullseye in the dark. So with us, there is no guessing game. Our technology shows exactly what's going to go. So for example, I want to show you for example, pound dollar. Pound dollar is right here, and you can see right now it's negative, and then there was a positive here too, but overall it's been positive. Okay, the market has slowed down already, so this is a live chart that I'm sharing with you. I hate to tell you some of the things that's been done in the past, because why would I want to go back in history and tell you how great our system is when we should be talking about what's happening now? Okay, because I have enough students out there. Those of you that's out there watching and listening, you know what I'm going to cover. I teach in a very simple manner. It's called green and red system, and there's 11 different grades of colors in between. So yes, there is white and there is pink. There's a light green, medium green, dark green, and so forth, or dark red, and so forth. So as you can see right now, the pound dollar, I don't count this one. I'm going to move this over to the left, actually right here in between the daily and the weekly. And that's what I'm focusing on. Right now, the weekly on a pound dollar is kind of semi-strong, 54. Just imagine 0 to 100. Okay? And target zone is up. So it's telling us to think about the long side. So as I bring in my chart here, this is pretty typical. This is what has happened today at 9:30 of New York Open. Right there, it went green and then look back. Right now, it's still moving, 52.84. This is live, folks. This is live. All right. Let me go ahead to a 1 minute chart. Okay, it went up, it dropped down. Look how fast it digressed from white to pink and continuing the red pattern. Is it going to come down and maybe stop here? Well, that I don't know. The market is slow until Asian market opens up in about another. Actually, Asian is open already. That's what this pattern is. So it just blitzed. Look at this gap. It created a gap. This is a 1 minute bar every time, guys. 1 minute bar, and it just blitzed, went up. So events on that was 150, 155. Okay, I wrote it down right here. 115, 114. Then it went up to 152, 284 area. Okay, 284 area right there. I didn't even capture it to the top. So what we did was we went up, we bought it, then it sold it, and it turned red, and you close out the position. So after 11 o'clock on the East Coast time, everybody's getting ready to go to lunch. So after that, they're closing out, and it's consistent, waiting for the Asian market to open. So right there was a total move of 170 pips. Pips stands for price in position, and each pip, for me as I trade, typically from $50 to $100 a piece per pip, and so there was a total profit of $8,500 from 8:30 in the morning. That total move was close to about 2.5, almost 3 hours right there. About 3 hour run. That's not bad of an income for a 3 hour run, isn't it? Now some folks make more than that, some folks make less than that. Some folks, they'll go maybe $10 per pip, They will just give you $1,700 for 3 hours of work. Some will just go ahead and trade $2 a pip. You make $340 in 3 hours. So you tell me what kind of job that you can find to bring you $340. So you divide that by 3, and that would equal to $113 per hour. You can't beat that kind of a work, is it? Now, so we don't trade by the charts, by the way. I'm just showing it to you so that we have an idea what the price moves are all about. You notice the colors are changing here. This is all, it's called range position. As soon as it broke through this trend line that I drew in, it just like non-stop. It just went up. You know, you can't deny this move. All right. So now we got 12 major pairs going in simultaneously. They're all battling it out. And at the same time, as a weekly narrow range, NR7s are the ones that's going to actually have a breakaway. That means these are the ones I'm going to focus for the next 2-3 days. NR7 is getting ready to break out. So one of them is a pound dollar. Another one was getting ready to break out is Aussie dollar. Looks like it's all red here. So I figure Aussie dollar is going to go short, meaning down. It did. It went down. Boom. That move was 92, 80s, yeah, 88. And this was a strange one. I didn't play this, but I went ahead and played the dollar was really weak today and yesterday. And, you know, it's dollar gets splitted up. Sometimes euros are stronger, sometimes the yen's stronger, or the franc is stronger. So you just don't know which one's going to really make the move. But our technology literally tells you what part of the lake you want to go fishing in. All right? And let's see. I want to show you one more thing. Let me close this one out. Okay? And we want to go ahead and close that out. Here we go. We trade without even looking at the charts. You don't see any price actions here, do you? But you see this arrow. That's $1.69.225. So let me go back to pound dollar that we were in earlier. Okay. That's how much it's made its progress. 52.84. Don't worry about these numbers. These numbers you will learn as you go. But a lot of times what I will do is I will be bringing out a histogram of the 2 different colors. It's very simple. When you see it, you won't even believe how easy it is. I'm not going to teach you all these things. These are for professionals only right now. I'm just kind of sharing with you the intensiveness and how powerful our technology is. This is not just one of those hokey green and red systems a lot of people are marketing. This is real. This is unbelievable. And I'm just going to go ahead and show you what it looks like. Okay, when it all pops in, you're just going to be in for a big surprise. That would be, let me go ahead and turn that on. Indexes. There you go. All right. Now, tell me, is this intensive or what? Pretty elaborate. This is an index system. No one else in the United States or the world has what we have. These are synthetic indexes that we use: dollars, yen, euro, pound, franc, CAD, Kiwi for New Zealand, then Aussie for Australian dollar. So as you can see right here, this one made a progress up. Yen got strong. At the same time, New Zealand got weak. What does that mean? That means New Zealand yen went short, meaning down. So if I bring in the chart of New Zealand yen, it would be going down, and it did right there. I'm showing it to you. Now, these don't have our specialized colorization system on it. These are almost everybody in the world have this kind of a charts, folks. But look at it. After it went up from here, a lot of traders, they sell it when the line drops. But with our system, it has a colorization system. It turns red as soon as, look at that. If you can't trade this and make money, you might as well just go ahead and give it all up, because this system is so easy. But at the same time, it takes technology. It takes knowledge. Even for me, I can call the shots just by looking at this right now and go, hey, that's a euro yen trade or euro CAD trade. Euro is green and CAD is red. So that means euro CAD is going to be a GR position, which means going up. So as I change this to euro CAD, it should be up. Look at that. Nice and steady upward move. That's close to about 13700, 13800 even. That's a 100 from here to there. And let me zoom out. Look at that move, guys. Look at that. It just kind of like floated here. It floated right there. And when it broke, look how nicely green it has become. Even here, you can close it out and just make it 50 points and get out, of course. Okay. This was London Open. Then after that, US Open. It kicked up again, went up another 50 points. So this index system in itself is very complicated looking, isn't it? But it's very simple when you get my FX source code. It's very simple. We got another one here, strong Swiss. Another week is an Aussie. So we get a Aussie Swiss. It's actually a Swiss Aussie. I think that's how it's going to be scheduled. Actually, no, Aussie Swiss. That means it's an RG position, which means down. Look at that, guys. It went down. All right. Total pips down was 83.53 and down to 82.64. 90 pips right there. And it continued for a few more, total of 100 points. So that being said, these charts look complicated, but I have a technology that'll show you. I can break it down in 30 minutes. You'll know exactly why I'm calling the shots like this. Okay, I don't have to call shots. You can call the shots yourself every single day on your own. You don't need me. After you purchase my technology, you don't need for me to go around and giving you play by play by play, because I've done this 16 years now, and I'm not about to just wake up every single morning helping you. Right now, I have an automatic trading system as well. I rely on that when I need to rest. But once in a while, I do play because it becomes fun. Like here, I knew even using Fibonacci retracements, I knew that was going to go down from bouncing from here to there, 50%, 62% retracement, then it goes down to a first target, second target, and to the third extension target, dropping down to 82.70 all the way from 83.70. So that's an exact 100 points right there. That is one day, that's a one full day of move. So if you can make $100, 100 pips, let's put that 100 pips right there, for example, and your cost per pip, if you have maybe a couple $1,000 you want to just deposit into your bank account, to our FXCM accounts, we got MB Trading, we got Forex.com, we got CMSFX, you can go and play upwards of $10 per pip. You made yourself $1,000 this morning, $1,000. That's with the risk. And what I usually do is I put a risk about maybe 20, 30 pips above. Like in this situation, since I went short, I will put a stop on it like on a previous high, which is about right here or maybe even here. I give a little bit more space. So from 83.74 to 83.53, that's about 20 pips stop. 20 pips stop, 20 times 10, that is a $200 risk that I did today. $200 risk, and I made $8,000. So 200, that's when and if it would have gone reverse on me. Okay, so $200 to 1,000, how much increase is that with that kind of a risk? But immediately when I go in, I'm very tight, and most likely it will go back maybe up -5 pips. So I'll be in maybe -$50, and then I get an earnings of $1,000. Now that's a ridiculous return on the money, isn't it? So that being said, folks, I don't know why some of you are trading stock market. Stock market leverage is 6 to 1, and Forex market is, instead of 6 to 1, go to 50 to 1 ratio, right? So that being said, yeah, I just want to give you a heads up what our system looks like. This is complicated looking. I don't like showing you this. I'm just showing you this because it is a very intelligent system. It literally gives you the colorization that you need. So that way I have the code to break these colors into something that you can totally understand and be able to go out fishing every single day. Because what I'm going to do is I'm going to give you what area and what currency and what strong and what weakness currency that you need to be focusing on. And so when you see that, you'll be in for a big surprise. For example, I'm going to show you a let me show you one more thing. Look at this. This right here is sweet. Look at it. You always want to find the currency that has separate colors. You want the green and you want the red. You don't want to trade green and a green. Okay, when you trade green and a green, this is what happens. Pound Swiss, for example. Let me go ahead and get the pound Swiss in there. It's going to be confusing. Okay, pound Swiss. Right there. It's confusing. You don't even know which way is going out, which way is going down. No matter what, it's just done this, right? So if you want to focus on something that has separate colors on it, for example, pound New Zealand. Go New Zealand. There we go. Pound New Zealand. Look, it made a nice progress, just shot straight up. That's what I'm talking about. I will teach you exactly what part of the lake you're going to be going fishing in. This is magic, folks. This is magic. This is all currencies right there on the left. It tells you Kiwi, Aussie, Yen, CAD, Franc, Pound, Euro, and a dollar. All right? You're not seeing the numbers right now because I kind of hidden it. Okay, I don't want to show you everything. This is a magic system, folks. You got to get the software, and you're going to get my code. It's not the software that's going to help you to win the game. It's my code. All right? I'm not saying I am God. No, I'm not. I'm just a guy that have been trading for nearly 16 years of my life here. A lot of late nights. Look at that. A lot of regular traders will say, hey, let's draw the trend lines. They go for the trend break. But in our system, what we do is we just put in our colorization system. It goes green right there, nice and clean. At the same time, you got a 5-minute chart right there. We can change that to 5R, which is a range chart. Okay? Look at that. It looks confusing right now, right? But let me zoom out. About 9:30, that's when the market opened, about right here. Look at that. It went green. You buy it up on a green, and you just let it go. Let the system do its work. There's no red here, so why get out? Stay in your trade. Keep on going. 100 pips later, it changes. So right there, you had, like 11 o'clock is about the time when I stop trading, folks. I give you a time limit. At 11:30, they're getting ready for lunch. Then at 12, yeah, it's going to red. Junior traders are getting involved in it, just a cat post. So that being said, and I'm going to also give you a 60-minute chart. We have 60-minute charts as well. Bankers use 60-minute charts, entering in and out of trades all day long. All right, there was a break that I showed you. All right, so with this kind of colorization, you can't lose. It's giving me the edge, knowing when to get in, how to get in, how much to make.
Here on out. Matter of fact, all the traders will have neurobots on their desks. I can see and calculate incredible amounts of data and know exactly what currency to buy and to sell without losing a beat. Calculators are going to be the thing of the past. Who am I? My name is Jeffrey Lieutenant. I found the secret Forex technology code and stealth method to win at Forex. I took another step further by developing a live robot not only to visibly detect 3,535 chart patterns, but also win the trade. I've been in the Forex trading space for almost 20 years now. I started out day trading stocks and options and lost a ton of money. I always wanted to work for myself. Why? Because through the years I found nothing beats having freedom to do whatever you want to do. That's why I wrote a book called Neurobotic Trading. So when I assembled the concept of color vision with FX source code strategy, I haven't gotten much dorkier than that. Heck, every FX trader will have the world's first live trader as their best friend. You can make 30 to 50 pips a day coming from my Neurobot, and which accounts for about $15,000 to $18,787 in earnings. That's in one day, folks. It all depends how much you want to make. And once I saw those numbers, I was obsessed with knowing here's the whys. Why can't there be a secret of making money? Why was it working? Which currency will win? And when is the best time to trade? And how much can I make? And can I do this full time and replace my current job? And can everybody win? All of these questions I wanted to answer too, but the Forex industry killed me. The FX industry has no mercy. So I decided to come out with a wonderful tool that will hit a home run for Forex trading. I needed a system that could determine which currency has the best odds of winning by utilizing the algorithm of colorization theory enhanced with pattern recognition. Above all, it needed to execute the trade fully automatically with no one being present. Now, keep in mind, 1 to 2% of population are Forex traders. So in USA alone, with high-frequency trading system, they know exactly when to get in, they know exactly when to get out. There is no failure in that program. So you have no chance of winning without the bank's platform. Only the rich will win because you can buy your way to the top nowadays. I had sort of an idea of basics of trading, but not because you can win many different bids, buys and sells, but overall you have to make the abundance of the pips. Imagine having the ability I needed is the key to getting better as FX trader, and always take control of your time. I lost most of my money because of capability by color vision and pattern recognition. So how do you get your hands on this neurobot? What can you do with this neurobot? First, make money. Number 2, no more emotional stress, tension, and no losing trades. 3, no more work. Neurobot is precisely what you have been looking for. My first million will be dedicated to you. Thank you for reading this.
The FX source code enables you to cross over into the future of an alternate reality to foresee Forex trends before they actually happen. You're going to get Mr. FX's trading blueprint. You get exclusive VIP access. We're literally letting you in a club that we don't let anyone in. Nobody can get in. You can only get in right now. We're past everyone in line and treating you like a VIP because you're going to get weekly access to Mr. FX to help you solve your Forex challenges. And he's also going to predict the market and show you the way, literally lead you to the promised land. I mean, this is huge. You know, this isn't one thing that you get. You know, this is an ongoing experience. And you also get access to the archives. Every question that you've ever had about Forex trading has already been answered in the archives. And like I said, you're going to get all the recordings of the sessions with Mr. FX. And this is just the tip of the iceberg. There's so much more that we can't even tell you about on this webinar, but you're going to get so much value. You're going to be blown away when you log into the members area here in a minute. Free bonus number 1, you're going to get FX source code Megatron, the most intelligent Forex robot ever created. This has been customized by Mr. FX himself. We call it Megatron because this robot's so powerful and so advanced, it's like it's from the future.
Now, what makes this auto trader so powerful, it's the algorithm inside. It's not the robot, it's the actual algorithm. Now, I'm going to let you hear from one of our students that was really struggling trading Forex before he discovered the FX source code in Mr. FX. As soon as he became a member of the FX source code, he started killing it, especially with the auto trader. So I'm going to let him tell you about some of his success real quick and just how powerful the auto trader is.
I've been trading for 7-8 months, close to a year right now, and I'm telling you, it was like hell. Really reading some crappy books about how to trade and all that. But as soon as I met Mr. FX, he got me in the right direction, and he gives you a little bit of an insight. Reality just sets onto your Forex world when Mr. FX gives you guidelines of what to do. He's been trading for 20 years, man. He's got his own world, his own movement, man. If you follow that movement, you'll be on the right track. Using the auto trader, I was surprised that, after a couple of adjustments, made $1,400. If you get the algorithm to do the work for you, then you will be making at least $500 a day. Auto trader is a beast.
Free bonus number 2, you get our proprietary Forex software with 3D colorization charts that sells for $2,000 by itself every day. This is what's going to allow you to predict what's going to happen. It will enable you to know what to trade, when to trade it all the time. And it's the best software on the market. You get free updates for life. Okay, so this is a huge bonus. It's the same colorization that we showed you earlier in this very webinar. But
This is a massive business. I can't even stress how valuable this bonus is. Like I said, it sells for $2,000 by itself. We're going to show you how you can get it absolutely free. Free bonus number 3, you get 2 free tickets to our exclusive live event. This is an event where you'll actually make money. It's going to be fun, and you won't actually spend money. Okay, so it's more like a workshop where you're going to meet myself, and more importantly, Mr. FX will be there. He's never made an appearance. You get to see him literally for free. You can bring your spouse, bring a friend. You can charge somebody else $5,000 for the extra ticket. You can do whatever you want to do. This one won't last long. We're going to take this away soon. And I know that by now, you're probably salivating over the mountain of profits that will be deposited in your account. And the truth of the matter is, we could easily charge you an upwards of $100,000 for the FX source code and feel completely comfortable. After all, Mr. FX charges a minimum of $100,000 to even meet with him or talk with him. And you're going to get to do that for free at the event and in the course itself. But we're not going to charge you $100K like we could easily do. And what if I told you you could get access to all the bonuses we just mentioned and the entire FX source code for just $69.97, one easy payment? Go ahead and type yes in the chat if you're ready to go ahead and get started and you're pumped up about that and you want to become a founding charter member of the FX source code. Jimmy, yes. Sam, of course. David, let's go. Yes, yes, yes. Guys, great news. We're not going to charge you the $69.97. I mean, you can still type in, how pumped you are in the chat right now, but we're not going to charge you that. You get the entire FX source code for only $49.97. One easy payment of $49.97 or 2 easy payments of $29.97.
Trust me, this is an absolute steal. You are literally stealing it right out of my pocket.
But because you've invested your time in this valuable webinar, Mr. FX and I actually want to reward you and invest in you because we believe in you, and one, it shows that you want it. So rather than paying the $49.97 or 2 payments of $29.97, what we're going to do when you enroll in the next 10 minutes only, we're actually going to take away that second payment and invest $29.97 in you. We're going to pay that other payment for you as a reward and invest it in you. So you get everything right now in the next 10 minutes for just one easy payment of $29.97. That's it. Or 3 payments of $12.97. We wanted to make the price a benefit and not an obstacle for you. So that's what we went ahead and did, giving you everything for $29.97 or 3 easy payments of $12.97. You save about $900 going the $29.97 route. Obviously, we recommend that. And if you see a button below this video, that means you can get immediate access to the FX source code now. Go ahead, click on it. It'll open up in a new window and you can start filling out your information and get started immediately. And yes, we are offering a 100% money back guarantee for 30 days. So there's literally no risk whatsoever. The only risk is not getting the FX source code and missing out on the millions of dollars in profits. And the other risk is not getting it in the next 10 minutes because you're going to have to pay another $2,000 more. But it's still a steal even at the $49.97. But why not get it at the $29.97 when you can? And a free bonus for those of you that come in at the $29.97 level. This is only for people that come in at the $29.97 level. You're going to get the fish finder. Mr. FX is going to show you where to go fishing, where to find the profits. And this is an added bonus for those that come in at the $29.97 level. You make all 3 payments at $12.97. Yes, we're going to give you access to the fish finder, but not until then. But you get immediate access to the fish finder when you come in at the $29.97 level. You're going to discover how to avoid getting killed by the sharks in the Forex market. You're going to be able to avoid the sharks and find the fish.
Now, while you're going ahead and enrolling in the FX source code now, don't worry, the button will open up in a new window and you could fill it out and still listen to this at the same time. But while you're going ahead and enrolling, I want to kick things back over to Mr. FX and hear what advice you have for people watching this webinar right now.
Don't give up on this, folks. This could be your last chance right here. If you don't pick up this system today, you're going to regret it. You're going to lose probably, those of you that's trading maybe $1,000, $2,000 accounts right now, if you wait another month or two, you're going to be negative $3,000 to $4,000. By that time, you could have bought that our system now, and you could have doubled your income in about 30 to 40 days from now. So let's be smart about this. You know, take a leap of faith, because as you see this demonstration, this is not a joke, folks, right? You've seen some great information coming out from Will. He's done some studies on this. Forex market, the biggest market in the world. Why would you want to mess around? Why would you want to mess around with the 6,000 symbols in the stock market? Those of you that want to stick with it. Those of you that wants to make a convergence of changing it into, it's like going out into a race course. Why are you driving a go-kart? That's what you're doing in stock market. You got to have plenty of funds to trade the Google accounts, right? The Google symbol. I think they're running between 260, is it $300 or $400 per share? How much of those shares can you get for you to make a substantial amount of money? You got to tie maybe $20,000, $30,000 away just to be minimum on that. With $20,000, $30,000 in real FX money, in foreign currency, you can get a leverage account that's up to $200,000 to $500,000. That's the kind of leverage that you get. And at the same time, you got to have the leveraging software that gives you, it's almost like you putting your night vision goggle in the dark and walking through the wooded area with thick redwood trees. If you got 5 minutes to go across just hundreds of redwood trees, what would you do? We're giving you a night vision goggle. You can see the tree standing. It all turns green. You can just weave back and forth. You know exactly. Of course, you're not going to run into all these bad obstacles. So what we do is we devised it so that way you see every pitfalls of the news breaking, the resistance, the moving averages. Those of you love moving averages, we give you that too. So that way you don't come in just stumbling all over the place. We can give you something that is similar to what you have now, but we're going to go and trigger the switch. That switch means the colorization of your chart package will totally change. It's like having a HUD. If you've seen a Raptor J22, I believe that's what it's called. It's a stealth technology. Okay, their HUD is totally different. You don't have all these instrumentations in front of you anymore. It actually moves with your eye vision. So that's what we're going to give you. And our version is getting updated every 2 weeks. We've done so many troubleshooting. By the way, this technology has been in the makings about last 13 years, folks. This is not a technology. It just came out just today. It's been out, but our strategy has just been revamped in the last 2 years. We spent so much of our budget to make this thing even better than ever before. And at the same time, my FX source code is where it's at. Without that code, folks, you can just buy the software, but without my code, it won't work. Okay? That's a bonus. That's me giving you my knowledge that I've learned. And, I've gone through hell and back in the last 16 years for this foreign currency business. It's a dangerous business. I will not recommend this to anybody. Those of you, you like everything for free, you can go on the internet and go and call up on everybody. Download their trading strategies. Go ahead. After a while, you won't even know which one is up or which one is down. You get confused. You'll go broke. Get our system now so that way you will get away from that brokerage of funds. Your account's going to go, it's going to dwindle down. Then eventually you're going to say, gosh, I wish I could have bought that system that Will was representing that day. Don't wait, folks. Why are you waiting? Waiting is your worst situation. You shouldn't wait. Just go ahead and click that trigger. Make it happen. If this software doesn't work, let us know why it doesn't work. So that way we can give you some counseling, because once in a while, a lot of times software and the strategy is not what's the problem. A lot of it is what's in your head. You have to exercise correctly. You have to have a balanced life. If your life is out of whack, your trading strategy is going to be out of whack too. So we'll have some other ideas that we're going to implement to you as we go down the road. But right now, get in on this action and be able to join us. And, you know, I'm looking forward to seeing you down the road.
Now, I want to go ahead and bring some of the people on the line that just became a founding member of the FX Source Code. Congratulations, by the way, to everyone who just joined us. I can see there's a ton of people that just came in. But if you're interested in coming on the line and just sharing a reason or two, maybe why you got the FX Source Code, just go ahead and type in the chat box below, say you're interested in coming out. And I'll go ahead and bring you on in just a second. So let me go ahead and look at the chat box here. Let's see, Reggie. I'm going to go ahead and bring you out on the line here. Make sure your microphone's up and ready. I'm going to unmute you here. Hey, Reggie, you're on the webinar. Where are you from, Reggie?
I'm from Montreal, Quebec.
Awesome, man. Canada in the house.
Yeah.
Hey, so congratulations on becoming a founding member of the FX Source Code. What made you buy?
Basically the simplicity of what it offered, you know. The fact that I would actually have like a fighting chance in the crazy market called FX, you know.
Yeah,
really,
absolutely.
it really attracted me to give it a shot. And the more I got into it, the more I realized that it really fit my personality type. And it's about a guy that I don't like to deal with, like MLM stuff and people flaking on you. And I think that with the FX Source Code, I mean, you can really control your own destiny, and I don't know, it really fits my personality type, and it's something that's it's like one of the biggest, pretty much the biggest marketplace in the world, basically the FX marketplace. So I mean, I don't know, so I decided to just give it a shot and hope to make a lot of money from it.
Absolutely, man. Well, yeah, looking forward to talking with you more in the members area, man. And yeah, thanks for becoming a founding member. Oh, let's see who else we got here that just got in. Man, there's so many people to choose from that want to come out on the line. Here we go. Wayne, you are stoked that you just got the FX Source Code, man. I'm going to bring you out on the line. Wayne, are you there? You're live. Your mic is live.
Yeah, what's going on, man?
Congratulations, man. Welcome to the inside. Where are you from?
Yeah. I'm actually from Dallas.
Okay.
Dallas, Texas.
Awesome, man. Yeah, I'm in Texas myself. We're neighbors. Awesome, man.
Sweet.
Hey, so Wayne, why did you buy?
The reason I bought, basically, look, I've checked out all kinds of other systems, and I was always like one step behind. But now, especially with the color trading aspect, I mean, I've researched everything in the color trading aspect, the way that everything just works together. It's just better than anything else. And now, you know, I mean, I can be one step ahead.
Oh, man, you'll be more than one step ahead. You'll be 50 steps ahead. Man, I'm so pumped that you're in Texas, and I'm pumped that you just became a founding member of the FX Source Code. Thanks for coming on the line, Wayne.
Yeah, man, I appreciate it. Look forward to just getting out there and bringing in the money.
Oh yeah, it's coming, man. We'll see you in the members area.
Sick.
Now, to everyone else who's already gotten in and still watching this webinar, thank you, and thank you for expressing interest to come out on the line and share why you bought the FX Source Code. Rather than having everybody come out and share why they bought the FX Source Code live on the line, if you could do me a favor and just type it in the chat box below, so those that are on the edge and wanting to get in could just see the value and see the benefits that we have to offer. But if you could just type it in the chat box below, you don't have to go on a big detailed explanation, but just share one or two of the many reasons that you got the FX Source Code. But that way everybody can read the reasons why you made the decision while I'm going ahead and answering some of the questions that we have on the line. We have a few questions in the queue here. If you have any questions, go ahead and type them in the chat box. But the first question here is, are the 10 minutes up? Is the discount over? Well, obviously I didn't make it clear to everyone, so here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to officially start the 10 minutes right now. You literally have 10 minutes until the price goes up to $49.97. But you can steal it right now for $29.97 or 3 easy payments of $12.97. So click the button below this video and get started right now. It'll open up in a new window. You can still listen to us, But go ahead and do that now because literally there's 9 minutes left. So Mr. FX, I want to see if there's anyone on the line here that's a member of the FX source code already. And I'm not talking about just getting in right now, but I'm talking about that's been in the game. Is there anyone on the line that's been in the system a while? Just go ahead and type in your chat box that you have. Okay, here we go. Mo! What's up, Mo? I like to call this guy Mo Money because every time I talk to him, it seems like he's always making money. Mo, what's going on, man? I'm going to go ahead and bring you out on the line if that's cool. If that's cool, just type yes in the chat box. Okay, awesome, man. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you here in just a second. And Mr. FX, if you don't mind interviewing Mo real quick, I'm going to go ahead and answer some of these questions in the chat box and come back on the line, answer a couple questions. So, Mo, what has your experience been so far with the FX source code?
Forex world kind of gets a little bit complicated, but Mr. FX system just made it simple and highly effective. The Forex magician. That's what I could. The only way to describe him. You know, he basically got like highly complicated info, and he simplified it to you. Like even a dummy can get it right, and he just, you know, he's a genius, man. He just like got that info simplified to you. So you can just go on with your trading, go on with your life, and have like at least 90% of your trades successful.
Hey, can you share to the people as to how easy this system is when you start trading?
His system is so accurate, and I've personally used it, and I'm looking at my numbers right now from being 14 pips and -2, -10, minus a big number, -40, 50 pips to something that I haven't seen before. It's all positive, all 40, +70, +50. It was unheard of. So I mean, I'm just like letting everybody know that this system is like so good, and nobody paid me to say the things. You know, it's all up to you guys. You know, you guys should try it, and I myself seeing some results that I've never seen before. And before those 3 months, I want to bring to your attention that there's been like 7 and 8 months before that I was just basically like a nomad, you know what I mean? Like going from one place to the other trying to find answers, and with his system, it was the best answers that I've ever got.
So let me ask you, what's the most important thing that you found out about this system that is really vital to you?
You're trying to make a decent living. You're not doing this for the kicks. But with Mr. FX's system, man, you are going to really make something happen. And I'm telling everybody, you're really going to make something happen, man. Because it works, and it's consistent. And just do me a favor, just like let your fears, your doubts, your whatever it is, any adrenaline rush that you have or any pride, just like leave that aside and just follow his system step by step. All right, don't interfere in anything. Once he tells you what to do, just follow that, and it will work.
I got you. I appreciate that comment. Would you recommend this to everyone?
Oh my God, absolutely.
There you go. Yeah.
Seriously.
Let me ask you. I know you've been trading for at least the last 3 months. You've been successful, and you've. Did I hear right that you've start to gain some revenues for your friends as well, because your friends came in and they've went to get involved, and you made some few bucks for them already, didn't you not?
Yeah. I mean, just yesterday I had like 77 tips in one day. Come on, that's a lot. I mean, people close their daily trades after they make 10 pips and they're happy. And I'm talking about comfortably making 77 pips. That's ridiculous.
That is a crazy number, isn't it? Because the system.
And if you guys rolled to Mr. FX before going to what I've went through, you know what I mean? Then good for you, because this just saved you like a huge trip of like trying to find solutions to this inconsistent Forex world.
So it has a GPS method. It takes you where you want to go. So I'm so grateful that you've had a good positive product experience, and now it sounds like you have changed your career because of that. Am I right?
Absolutely. You know what? At the end, you're going to try the product. At the end, you're going to know whether this is going to work or not. But I'm telling you, it is going to work.
Mo, I really appreciate your time. You're very candid, very honest. I appreciate that.
I'm a very transparent person. People can just like see through. I'll just like let them know what it is, and believe me, because if I say, hey, this is a good thing and it's bad, you know, at the end, you're going to know what I'm telling you right now. This is
Let me take a couple more questions here. Is there a guarantee? Yes, absolutely. We have a 30-day, no questions asked, money back guarantee. If you're not 100% satisfied for any reason, we'll go ahead and give the money right back to you. The only thing that we ask is that you actually take some action and put the software to use, actually trade and follow our advice. You know, if you don't do anything, if you don't actually like, actually trade, I mean, if you don't turn on the auto trader, if you don't do, you don't have to do all these things, but if you don't do anything at all, obviously you're not going to get any results. So all we ask is you just take some action and trade, and you'll see the returns come back to you, and you want to stay in forever because the amount of value is insane. I mean, the price point here at $29.97, I mean, this doesn't even interest us, honestly. Like, we don't need the money. It's just kind of just like a gatekeeper to, we want to work with people that want to succeed, and we want to actually, Mr. FX is actually at a point where he kind of wants to give back. He's already made all the money he really needs to make and doesn't need to make any more. That's kind of one of the reasons he's doing this. I talked to him, and, he wants to give back, okay? He's been trading and making money for his clients and himself for, the last decade, but this is going to be awesome. Okay, that's all I got to say. So guys, 2 minutes left. Here's what you need to do. Just click the button below this video right now. It'll open up in a new window, and fill out the form on the next page. Choose if you want to make the $29.97 option. Go ahead and choose your payment option, either $29.97 today or 3 payments of $12.97. You save about $900 going the $29.97 route, so I definitely recommend doing that. And there's 2 minutes left before the price goes up to $49.97 like it actually is. And like I said, Forex happens fast. You got to take action. You got to strike while the iron's hot. And this is kind of a test. We want to work with people that we want to work with people that want to work with us. Okay, this isn't a thing where you just get it and then we leave you hanging. We're actually going to work with you. We're going to have someone from our team contact you, and we're going to help you set it up. Okay, we have a support staff that's available 24/7. Now, they might get back to you instantly, but it's within like 24 business hours and stuff like that. But you don't even need really support because everything is laid out in the members area, and we show you exactly what to do. So we're literally holding your hand every step of the way. There's a phone number you can call on the support line as well, and we might even give you a call to welcome you. Mr. FX might call you. You got to get in at the $29.97 level. I mean, he's probably not going to call you if you just get in at $12.97, be honest. And I might call you, or you can call us. Guys, 1 minute left. This is it. Go ahead and get in. I mean, this is the truth right here. It's the largest market in the world, okay? Here's one last question. I'm an experienced trader. Is this right for me? Okay, it doesn't really matter how much experience you have. I mean, if you don't charge 6 figures to talk with you, if you haven't managed millions and millions of dollars, if you don't make millions right now on the Forex market, and even if you do, you want to get this because this is the next level. I mean, like I said, you saw in this earlier in this video, 663% returns in just 11 days. I mean, that's insane. And that's not even an impressive stuff. We haven't even shown you barely anything yet. We haven't even scratched the surface. So this is your shot to get in. Mr. FX and I are so excited to start working with you. So 20 seconds left. I think I've answered most of the questions. There might be a few I haven't gotten to, but guys, let's be real. There's a 30-day money-back guarantee. We'll answer your questions once you're in. Go ahead and click the button below right now, and I can't wait to see you. 9, 8, 7. I'm not going to do the countdown, but here's the deal. Click the button now, or you're going to be on the losing side. That's it. Time's up. I want to go ahead and welcome all the new founding members to the FX Source Code. Congratulations. And yes, the price is $29.97. There's 2 payments now. instead of just the one payment. And yeah, that's double the price, but hey, here's the deal. It's still a bargain, okay? It's still a bargain at this price. Think into the future. I mean, when you look back at this moment, you're going to remember that this is one of the best decisions you've made, okay? Because you're going to be making returns in the future. This is a complete career shift. This is a complete mind shift. This is going to be a breakthrough for you, okay? So yes, the price is $49.97 or $29.97 times two payments of $29.97. Oh man, I forgot the rest of the bonuses. I got so pumped up, so fired up about the FX source code. I forgot to tell you about the rest of the bonuses. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and take away that $49.97 and $29.97 times 2 payments. And I'm going to go ahead and open up the $29.97 option again for the rest of the webinar. There's only a few minutes left in the webinar anyway. So if for some reason you didn't get in and you were crazy, now's your shot. This is it. And seriously, at the end of the webinar, that's going to be it. If you just go to the main website for FX source code, you can get it for the $49.97 or, you know, the multiple payment options. But here's the deal. You can get it for $29.97 right now or 3 easy payments of $12.97. I'm going to reinsert the link below. Go ahead and click on it right now. You can get instant access to it. So there's only a few minutes left in the webinar. I'm going to reopen it up now. Free bonus number 4, you're going to get exclusive access to the War Room live with Mr. FX. You can watch him, watch what he does. Literally, you just copy his movements and make more money than you can imagine. And this is so valuable. I can't even put a number on it. It's literally priceless. But we're going to war and going to slaughter the rest of the Forex market. And when you see Mr. FX operate live and you actually have all the same tools that he has and can literally just copy his movements, you'll start to master and it'll become second nature to you. If you want to understand how powerful Mr. FX's methods are, the War Room is the place. You get access to him. Yes, he'll be interacting with you, talking with you.
Will has done an amazing, amazing job of presentation. He's been in the game as well. He's not just selling this just to make a few dollars. He wants to represent and bring out the best product in the world, because what good is it to bring out a product that is just, pardon my French, just half-ass? Okay, it is about bringing in a product that works every single time. And we work with eSignal. We get the best FX feed that's delivered in the world. And at the same time, we have all the Forex brokers. We've got the FXCM, we've got the MB Trading, we've got Dugas Copy, we got Forex.com, CMSFX. We got more that's on the pike as well. And also we got good price margin accounts as well. Now, those of you that is in a commercial sector, that is in a managed accounts, we do that as well. And that's something that you can, you know, ask us questions later down the road, or we can have the follow-up calls with some specialists that can really help you. But do not pass up this opportunity, folks. If you do, you're going to be the loser. I'm sorry to tell you, I'm already winning. We've had many people that's winning in this category. It is easier to use. You will not see these kind of candlestick charts, folks. You're not going to see it when we trade. That's our trade secret. I can't give it away right now. You have to make a commitment. But right now, you got to get involved in it. Get involved in it and use it. If you have questions, ask when we have webinars and so forth.
Put out the fire, burning a hole in your pocket today, because if you're not earning money on your money that you have now, your funds are literally going to burn away and disappear. If you keep doing the same thing you're doing now, you'll keep falling into the same traps trading Forex. Aren't you sick and tired of never getting ahead in life? Your entire destiny relies on your success or failure with money. It's the time you get to spend with your family. It's the vacations you get to enjoy. You're at a crossroads right now. For those of you who haven't got in, I know a lot of you have already just jumped on this offer and gotten in already, but if you're still at that crossroads, if you're still watching and you haven't clicked the button below this video, now's the time to do it, because let me just say this, you're never at your best alone. If you keep doing things by yourself, keep doing things alone, you're never going to make it. It's like you're entering the Forex market blind, and whoever you're following now will not get you where you need to go, because you would have already gotten there if you're following somebody else now. You know, that's like the blind leading the blind, because if you're not there, obviously it's not working. You know, if you follow other traders, you'll likely get slaughtered. You know, this isn't a stab at anyone, but it's just the truth. And if you're just barely treading water with your finances, you will drown in your own debt unless you decide to take control of your financial future, unless you decide to take the power back and learn how to multiply your money with Mr. FX and myself to grow your wealth. Unless you decide on this webinar to click the button below this video, you're going to get left behind and you will end up on the losing side. Your ship is sinking fast. You don't have a lot of time. Either go down with the Titanic trading Forex alone or join us. Our rescue life raft is sailing away right now. This is your last chance to get on board, or you're going to get eaten alive trying to trade by yourself in the Forex market and be stranded all by yourself. Click the button below right now and learn how to trade Forex. Become a pro Forex trader. Get the education you need. Your ability is the key to unlock financial freedom. And that's what we're going to give you, the ability to do that. And your secret invitation to become a founding member at this low price will expire shortly without notice. The webinar is just about to end in a few minutes.
The code is the one that's going to make a big difference on you making a choice, because it's about winning. Okay, I'm going to teach you something totally different. I'm just showing you, I'm giving you secrets at all, folks. I'm just showing you some colors. And after you join our trade groups, you'll get the strategy. You'll get the meat and potato of the whole software Forex technology as well. I found foreign currency as an accident. I was trading stock market to begin with and options, and I lost my shorts. I opened it up with a $10,000 account with Fidelity Investment. They gave me their software, which is free. Then I kept losing money and money, and they said I couldn't even day trade unless if I put in up to $20,000 to $25,000 in there. So then I said, hey, I need to look for something better. So anyway, it was all an accident. I just wanted to be a good businessman, be able to buy some certain shares in a marketplace and be able to make money on a long return. And it didn't work out. So that's something I will teach you. This is not about just software purchase, folks. I'm going to give you what you can do to change the way you think for the better, because that strategy is what's going to turn you from a normal trader or average trader into an excellent trader. You should be closing on your trading technology at least 80 to 85% of the time, every single time, if you're good at what you do. Our software will provide you with that. It gives you the winning edge.
Don't think about how much this is going to cost you. Think about how much this is going to make you. That's how wealthy people think. If you're not wealthy right now, you need to re-engineer your mind to think that way. And the best way to do that is to invest in your future today. So stop procrastinating, click the button below, and make a decision. Here's what I want you to do next. Go ahead and enroll right now. Click the Become a Member button below this video, add it to the cart, and just get in. I look forward to working with you and seeing all of your success.
Thank you so much for taking time to watch this webinar. And if you've already become a founding member of the FX Source Code, I want to congratulate you yet again. And you don't have to go to this website to download the Forex Declassified report. We're actually going to have that report in the members area with some of the missing chapters as well. But in case you haven't decided to move forward with this, I want to thank you for your time. You can go and download this, write this website down. You don't have to go right now, but it's called fxsourcecode.com/free gift. Once again, it's fxsourcecode.com/free gift. I'll give you a second to write that down, but you can get immediate access to this free report. And I want to thank you yet again for your time. And if you're on the fence, if you're on the edge, I would strongly encourage you to take action and click the button below now. Here's why. Because the price is at an all-time low and you'll have to pay $2,000 more if you don't take action now. Mr. FX and I look forward to helping take your wealth to entirely new levels than you ever thought possible. So once again, to grab your report, fxsourcecode.com/free gift. I hope you enjoy it. I know you will, but not as much as you'll enjoy being a founding member of the FX Source Code. So this is it. You've reached the end of the webinar. It's decision time. Either you can join us and become a phenomenal Forex trader, or get left behind and likely fail without Mr. FX's secret methods. So enroll right now. This is your last chance. There's literally 30 seconds left. click the button below this video. And we're not going to leave you on an island here. We're not going to, take the money and run. This isn't even any money to us, okay? We're literally going to be there with you. Like I said, you get access to the war room where you can access Mr. FX live. Everything's already back there in the members area that you're going to get immediate access to right after you click the button below and just get in. So this is Will Bingham and Mr. FX signing off, and we can't wait to see you in the members area. Click the button below and look forward